Right? They brought the best cars at the tracks that we'd expect them to run well. Kind of the opposite for this guy. Carson Hocevar was up inside the top 5 in points.
He was 5th.
Had that big win at Talladega. Yeah, had that big win at Talladega. 37th at Richmond, 31st at Iowa.
Now he's 11th in the championship standings, and just 2 weeks from 5th to 11th. That's not the right direction. But, Steve, I like what Luke Lambert said yesterday. He kind of approached this whole week like, listen, we just need to take a deep breath. Our goal was to make the chase. We're going to do that. Likely could lock in this weekend with a solid finish. You know, we just need to take a breath and go, hey, we're still in good shape. We just need to get back to where we were.
Well, I think what we're going to find is 10 weeks is longer than we think, but you don't want to start cold. And that's what I think Luke is worried about. You want to have a little momentum heading into the chase. You want to kind of trending up in the right direction. Shannon.
11th place finish for Carson Hocevar 1 year ago at this racetrack. They're just walking him through the turns right now, telling him that the faster cars are staying a little bit lower through that center section and really being able to get a little bit more exit speed. So telling him to drive a little bit deeper and roll that center, guys.
Yes, good information. Teams are looking at data coming from other cars, looking at lap time. Where are we losing lap time? What is our driver doing differently? In many cases, Steve, it's not just about what the driver's doing differently, but the driver he can't drive this 77 car the same way that Gibbs drives the 54 car, because guess what? They're not the same cars. They're not set up the same. And you have to drive your car to maximize its potential. I think sometimes looking at data, teams forget that a little bit because they see a driver, hey, he's doing this, so you need to do that. Well, but I'm not driving his car, right? And drivers feel different things on top of that. Talking about Hocevar, I know a lot of chatter on the internet this week after blowing the engine up at last week's race was he did it on purpose. Come on, guys. I mean, you know, I talked to a lot of drivers. Look, I talked to a lot of drivers this week, and every one of them felt like they could have made that same mistake for multiple reasons, either getting the car kind of stuck in between gears or even, you know, not shifting. You know, you sometimes shift, sometimes don't shift. You think you're in a gear that you're not. You downshift and you over rev it. You know, you can say what you want about Hocevar, and certainly his actions are reasons or questions from time to time. But to think a guy blew up a car on purpose, I just can't go there, Steve.
Yeah, I agree. It's just unfortunate. Mechanical stuff doesn't show up at times, and that's what caught the 77.
So we kind of joke about Connor Zillix and SVG in the paint scheme. Yeah. Carson Hocevar's not far behind with this paint scheme, is he?
Nope, a bright paint scheme in a missed corner. The car did not do what he wanted to up over that last paving seam. He got it turned back to the bottom okay, but he definitely wishes he had turns 1 and 2 back.
Making it up a little bit through 3 and 4, Jeff.
And this goes back to that early qualifying draw, bad week last week that puts you going out early. If the racetrack isn't as good early, it's a big disadvantage.
Second quick for Hocevar as the aforementioned.